This is Calibos, and theoretically we're playing Infinity Evolved Skyblock. Probably more than theoretically, since we're actually playing it, I guess. Sadly, we're still waiting on a replacement cow, since apparently everything escapes. Right? And that's what we love, when everything escapes. We were breeding up. So we have sugarcane. Sugarcane's almost there. Let's just push this. There you go. Enjoy. We have our automatic dirt farm here. Slowly, slowly, slowly. So kind of what I'd like to do is do this so that the next one that the next couple that it pulls out, it doesn't feed through the hopper, so that we can put our last couple of them down. I guess we could also use this one, which I put down for that purpose, but whatever. It seems like cheating. Let's see, what else were we doing? This apparently doesn't like those. Interesting. It's been an exciting week. I'm glad that it's now my Friday. I'm actually just home from work less than half an hour ago. What do we want to do? I mean, we've got... Eventually this is going to make dirt for us. We don't have to pay any attention to it. We just have to wait. We need... Do we get mushrooms? Because honestly, that's kind of one of the things that I would like to do, is get a couple of extra mushrooms. We also would like some squid. Let's see what the journey is for this angel ring. So we need to get into extreme crafting for this. Runic plate from Blood Magic, Iridium reinforced plate, resonant solar panel. So this is clearly not a thing that we're going to be doing today. Okay, looking at our thing, under level for wiring. That is actually something that I'm really kind of keen on doing. So, what do we want our under level to look like? Like, what do we want to build it out of? We've got this taken care of. Tree farming, we haven't done that one. We do need to get into IC2 and Thaumcraft and Witchery. Hi. Why don't you jump in there? Seems like fun. Go in there. You're not helping, then you're part of the problem. Maybe we need to turn that down slightly. Get rid of the feathers, because they're in. Check that in there. So what did we want the bricks for? I can't remember. So another exciting thing that I was kind of thinking about is we need to upgrade our storage here. We haven't even looked at the quest book. Do I still remember where it is? Quest book. Yeah. Show quests from nothing. Open. So, it wanted us to set up the other one. This is the one we made. Whatever. So auto compression, auto compressor, automatic processing, corruptive fluid. We actually can do this one. Alright, so we've got that. This is a creepy doll for Enderman. An angry doll for blazes. So that actually is a thing that we want. So let's get that processing so we can get some more. I have to admit, I'm not really feeling this today. Not sure exactly what I want to do. Like, we have power. I could set up more of it, I guess. I mean, it's not hard. You just kind of throw down some stuff. We should probably just level this stuff up too. So these are all leveled. That's 10. So we should just be able to do this. These are all mature. Man, I really need to get my inventory taken care of. This is kind of a hassle. Floral black powder, that's going to go in here. Thaumanomicon, we're not going to do anything with that at just this moment. Drawers, books. Let's investigate the possibility of a chest upgrade. Do we have iron chests in this? Iron chests. We do. So we need an assembly table for this. Okay, well, you know, I'm okay with that. Okay, let's just pop this down and let it do its thing. Ta-da! So we've got mycelium. What we really need is... what do we need for an elevator? Elevator. Elevators are ender pearls and wool still. Okay. So So we actually have enough for a little bit of that. We can put the string up here as a mob drop, honestly. I think we have melon seeds in here, so they can go away. Oh, we don't. Why don't we have melon seeds in here? So let's level up our melon seeds. Grass seeds we don't care about, but melon seeds. Okay, so this we can do that. Alright, fine. Whatever. Let's get rid of those. Paper. So we've got an iron capped wand. We need more of the V, really. Specifically, we need that stuff. So we've got green. What we're missing are the other stuff. Potion of slowness. Apple juice. This is Britannia. I just saw it. Britannia. Alright, perfectly fine. Forget how long it takes to empty some of the flowers. A rotating elevator. I have no idea what the rotating elevator does for us. Hmm. 1087, and this is sure. Chuck that over the edge. Grab our cactus. Have the cactus punch us, because why wouldn't the cactus punch us? Grab our single piece of free dirt. Earth. Don't we have the Rod of Earth, but it like doesn't work because, or Rod of Lands, because we can't make we can't make the mana tablet, right? We can't make the mana tablets because it requires an attuned stone, which requires the whiff of magic, a mana diamond, and a lava bucket. Whiff of magic requires the witch's oven, and rowan saplings. Either way, we need the witch's oven, which is going to require an alchemical furnace, some arcane stone blocks, and some fire crystal clusters, which I may or may not remember how to do. Oh, well, we could do that. So once we have one arcane stone block, we can just make a bunch of them. That's fancy. A work table. Work table. So that's this thing. Isn't that... scribing tools. Okay. So we need a table from Thaumcraft. Desk, maybe? Table, right. So we can do it with living wood. Ah. How much living wood do we have? So we're actually going to make some reasonable amounts of progress or something. Okay, let's get some more living wood here. Oh, right, I was going to make a tree farm over there or something. So we need 3. So that gives us our table. And once we have the table, don't we like right click it with the wand? Yes, we right click it with the wand. So we totally need to charge things. So we wanted to make a mana tablet. To make the mana tablet, we need the attuned stone. To make the attuned stone, we need whiff of magic, which means we need a witch's oven. So for the witch's oven, we need to make an alchemical furnace. Chemical furnace. So we haven't learned how to make that yet, but we've got this. We were trying to make it was made with living stone. Stairs. Arcane stone blocks. So we needed arcane stone blocks. So we can do this with any shards, any regular stone, and some living rock. Okay, that's doable. Sweet. We'll just make this the generic magic chest for the moment. check that off the edge. I may simply have to crossbreed these up in order to make... Alright, well, fine. We'll do that. Let's get some bones. We'll chuck some of this in here. Composting. The other thing, isn't there like sugar charcoal? Which is made from smelting sugar. Burn time is 400. Regular charcoal is not. Yay, we've got another piece of dirt. It's weird that witches are so quiet. I've got a skeleton trophy. Let's put this with the other one. We'll actually need a place for trophies, like a hall or something like that. We'll take care of it at some point. Interesting. Check that. Check that. I need to figure out how I want to do this. Like, breeding this stuff up is well and good, I suppose. 10, 10, 9. Yep, that's as best as it's gonna get. Off the edge, go away. Get rid of that. Whoa, whoa, go away. so next time we do the sugar cane should be fully leveled. I have no idea if that actually went anywhere or, you know, if it just vanished into the cactus. Who knows? Okay, so that was supremely not helpful. Okay, I was kind of hoping that it would give me seeds. Fortunately, I guess I have extra ones. Let's get rid of this for now. I can always make more. I needed not to do that. Alright, so we got one in there. They are not cooperating. There we go. Ah, all of them. Sweet. So let's get a tree growing back here now. At some point in the near future, I actually need to set up a jungle tree so I can get some jungle wood so that we can do cocoa. So we need some paste. So we'll need mandrake root, which we can probably so we'll have to sieve actual grass blocks, which we can get from blood magic. So what do we need for an alchemic chemistry set? So we need a regular chemistry set, tier 1 altar. Okay, that is 100% doable. So let's, oh, that is not what I wanted to push. Let's get rid of that. So let's look at our blood altar. So we need a witchery altar, an alchemical furnace, and living rock slab. So the slab is fine. The attuned stone is kind of a hassle. With magic, we need rowan saplings and the witch's oven. Witch's oven becomes the hassle of. So we have to do Thaumcraft stuff. So let's look at the thermometer really quick. So mana glass, which we have, gold, and 2 shards. Okay, so let's chuck that. That's a mob drop and a half. I said, let's chuck that. There's our mana glass. So let's make that thermometer. Alright, so thermometer. So now, our goal is to scan all of the things. So I don't remember. Yeah, like there's a progression for scanning everything, and I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. So yeah, it's going to be a matter of just working our way through all of it. I think we need to scan like a zombie or skeleton or something. Alright, we're starting to... Yep. So the goal is basically to just scan all of the things. We're gonna need a lot of stuff, honestly. I just don't remember all of it in the order. So let's grab some lava. Okay. Let's actually get rid of our... Let's get rid of that. Because that does us no good until we can repair it, really. And this is just as good, and it repairs. Let's see if any of this is going to scan. Alright, how about these? Okay. So, one of the biggest failings of Thaumcraft in my mind is if you look at the bottom right of the screen, it's got that very slowly scrolling text. That text needs to scroll a lot faster. That's all I'm saying. Because we're actually like somewhere way above whatever. Oh, look, we've discovered Potentia. just have to keep going back over it until we have everything. Actually, let's look through the bottom chest here. So what it's trying to do is it will try to come up with what it produces from the list of things that you use to make it. There are some things that are basic. So the more vanilla an item is, the more likely it is to be scannable. Oh, that was fancy. We've got a couple of things. So we're looking at aspects. So all of these question marks are things that we have yet to discover. And the more that we discover, the better off we are. Now, some of them are going to be a real pain because you can't because there's at least one aspect that requires that you have the research table. So we're gonna end up looking for so the research table, well, table. So we're actually going to need 2 more of the tables that we used to do the arcane work table. Let's grab this. And unless they've changed the recipe, isn't there like a guide here? Magic tree, Thaumcraft. We did that. We did that. Arcane stone we can make. Okay, that's the recipe that we need. Three times alchemical furnaces. All right, let's make some arcane stone, yeah? What we'll do is we'll grab this and we'll go like so. Whee. Oh, yeah, apparently those are real arrows. Good to know. Do we scan the sign? I don't think we can scan the sign. Alright. So we have that. Arcane stone. We've got living rock going. So any shard, regular stone, and whatever that gives us. Let's put our wand in here. I had shards. Did I not grab shards? Shard. Stone, arcane stone. So now that we have the arcane stone, and we're gonna make a little bit more just because we can. Let's get another shard. We'll have to like really get into that. Okay, so we've got the arcane stone. So now we need that, so we're going to need a cauldron. Which is going to require iron plates. Let's get rid of this. Move that further out and hope it grows. Irons here. So the hammer. Is here, and we need 7 plates. This goes quick. Wait, can we cast them? Metal press. Okay, let's make one and see if we can make a mold. So we want some gold for that. I think the molds are actually 2, so we'll probably need more. Let's get some more lava going. Get rid of that. That's a mob drop. That gives us Precantatio. So we still need to study man, which is Humanus. In order to get to Humanus, We need animal and spirit. Let's see if we can like scan any of these fools over. Oh, I got a metal shovel. That's fancy. It's kind of beat up looking, but, you know. Is it good for anything? Uses. I'm just going to chuck the shovel. So very slow. Even the sprinting is not very fast. We can chuck the cobblestone off the edges. So, obsidian. We need to make some obsidian, and we actually need to make quite a bit of obsidian. Because I would like to get to the Nether. There's a couple of resources which will be, you know, most helpful from the Nether. Am I kidding? I think we're just gonna have to make another chest. Let's get rid of all of this nonsense. That's better. I do not want to be carrying my bucket around because it's a hassle to make. Alright, so where are we? We have got this. We can scan it. 343, that's better. This can go away. Enderman can die. Wait. So we've got some ender pearls. Nice. Alright, let's get this going. We've got a tree. Sweet. Life is starting to look a little better. We can toss this in the Britannia thing. I think that's quite reasonable there. Yeah, maybe. Sure. So we were looking at, is this making a mold? Oh, we can't make a mold. Alright, that's fine. So we'll turn that off. We'll grab that. So we're actually going to have to do this the slow way until we can get into some immersive engineering nonsense. Maybe we will make the windmill. I'm not excited about the water wheel because the water wheels are just larger and messier. So maybe we will make the windmill. So we're going to need a number of these windmill blades. Specifically, we're going to need 8 of them and an iron shaft, which means we're going to need a metal former for IC2. Wow. Just so you know, IC2 is a pain. Hey. Let's see. I don't really want to get into IC2. What else can we do as far as magic? That is not the hammer. We'll make chicken iron. That's what we'll do. So this gives us a cauldron. And I think, which one did we need? We needed the yeah, that's not the one from Witchery, that's the one from whatever. So if we make a furnace, and we should just be able to pop this down. Let's try by scanning it first. Sweet. Boom. Does it stay? Perfect, it stays. So we need this. We need a furnace. Furnaces are what? Compressed? Furnace. Yeah, it's compressed. So that's 7, 8. Gives us a furnace. So the recipe is furnace in the middle, and blue. And I think we're probably going to need a couple of these, it said. Wait. What am I doing wrong? What's my wand charge look like? Do I have to research this silly thing? Of course I probably do, which means I need to get into my second level and go down far enough to get some freaking squid. Well, maybe I can do it without squid. That's not what I wanted to put down. we scan that? Nope. Still can't scan that. Let's plant a couple of them. Sure, it can't hurt. Well, it probably could hurt. You never know. For the table, we need slabs. One and two. So we need a what, book and quill? Is that what we need? Just going to require a book, a feather, and did it have to be? Ink sacks, black dye, black cotton honey, pulverized charcoal, shadow ink, pulverized coal. Yeah, it doesn't allow. Alright, fine. We can't use that. How about this thing? So, an iron gear, some stone, some cobble, and some Certus quartz. Gear. Let's get some iron. Where's my hammer o' doom? Let's get as much out of this as we can. Alright, let's make some gears. I think we need, what, 4 per? So that should give us 2 gears. We can just turn the last one into an ingot. 2 ingots. So, silky jewel. Silky cloth. Silky jewel is going to require 1 block of emerald and 4 silky cloth. Silky cloth is basically just going to be gold and string, which we can make. So all of this industrial hemp fiber that we're collecting, we can simply make into string. So I'm not really worried about that. It's just a matter of having enough. Alright. So this better be 10, 10, 10, or I'm going to be really cross. 10, 10, 10. Nice. So let's chuck that into there. And then we can just get rid of these. It's magic. So we'll do this. Spread these out. Chuck these over the edge. 14%, which means we can maybe get this done. There we go. Yeah, so all the leaves are going to do for us now is speed this process up. If I were in a larger hurry, I could actually make a fairly extensive dirt farming platform. You know, I honestly might just do that. So let's get some ink first. Ink. So typically the only places we're going to get this are going to be from bees and black ink in a crusher. Is it specifically the crusher? So I mean, we can farm black wool from the sheep and then have a 5% chance of doing it. So, scribing tools, pulverized coal, glass file. Yeah, we're gonna have to make the scribing tools because I think the scribing tools are actually what we need. So let's look at our glass situation. We'll chuck that in there. We need what? A block of clay. Block of clay. So that gives us scribing tools. Scribing tools. Want the file? Oh, it's not a block. It's just one. All right, so that gives us the file. Let's go ahead and scan all of the things that we can. So we're looking at stone, cobblestone. Stone, we can get cobblestone. We need an iron gear, which we're gonna make right here. One iron gear. Should be 4 ingots. Collect it to the side. We're gonna need some Certus quartz. 1, 2, 3. We'll need cobble. 1, 2. And now we should be able to make the grindstone. And now we need to make the handle, or the crank, I think it might be called, crank. So it's going to be treated sticks. So let's get rid of the rest of our living wood. And look for our treated sticks. So it's what, 5? Yeah, so we have enough. Is it the other way? Yeah. So you can break these cranks. I recommend that you go fairly easy on them. because, I mean, they're kind of, you know. So I just shift right click the crank onto the top, and we're in business. So now all I have to do is collect this. Drink some apple juice. Oh, let's scan the regular dirt. It scans differently from. Study the sources of life. Yeah, so in order to progress, like I said, we need this silly table, which means we need the ink, which means we need coal. Yeah, so we're just going to pop our coal in the grindstone, and then we are going to right click. So I'm just holding it down. Once it stops, I'm going to let go. There. And that gives us the coal dust that we need. So from here, we want scribing tools. Pulverized coal, pulverized charcoal. We should have all of the things, right? Oh my gosh, it doesn't have. So we have to do it with charcoal, not coal. Because it doesn't have it doesn't or dictionary, right? Alright, well, we can do it with charcoal. We have charcoal somewhere. Or can make charcoal. Let's chuck that in there. Pull out the charcoal. Grindstone the charcoal. And that, and that, and now we should be able to make scribing tools. So if we had bound scribing, crystal scribing, primal scribing. So now that we have the scribing tools, we just right click them onto the research table, and there we go. So you have to get to this step to progress in Thaumcraft, because you have to take Terra and Aqua and combine them to get life. And now that we have life, everything works better, I mean, as far as that goes. Like, you can see that we're now actually getting So we have to study man. But studying life means that we can do silly things like we can study, jump on anything. Um, things that move. What did I do with that trapdoor? There we go. Okay, so modus. So that should give us that one. I forget. All right. So now you can see that we're starting to. Yeah, bestia. Do we need to like study diamonds or something? Alright, so that should give us. Yeah. There we go. Now when we look at our aspects list. Aspects. So we're starting to fill them in. So these are, I think you start with these pretty readily. Victus is here. So there's also permutations. Permutatio. So if we come over here and so these glimmery things means it's going to automatically generate these things as it goes. So, but what we can do is we can take this permutatio and go with life, and that gives us. That should have given us death, or is it? I've got to watch this because they don't. Order and chaos. So if we want to make that one, we just go to clear these. Go chaos and order. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Then we clear these and we go light. Nothing. Ah, there we go. So that gives us death. And then we want to combine death with... oh no, that's exchange barter, not... motion, and that gives us undeath. Now we can go ahead and scan these bozos maybe. See, one of the problems I'm having is if you'll look, it's still saying cobblestone. It's not saying like creeper or whatever. Oh. Ah, that was a problem. So, let's light this up and fix it. At least we didn't blow a hole in the platform. That's always distressing. Oh, we're gonna need slabs again. Okay, let's fix the major issues. Oh, I'll need to pull out one. Okay, that's fine. So I'm kind of thinking is, do I want to do this so I can try and scan them next time? Just go back into it. Sure. At least that wasn't too bad. I mean, it could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse, really. Oh, we got a new one. Thaumcraft. That's food. Oh, that gave Spiritus. Spiritus is good because that's on our way to Humanus, which is the human mind. So that gave us Corpus and Cognito. Yes, that's what it's called. Yeah, see, the further into this we go, that's greed? I forget what it's called. So let's chuck... see, you can watch the aspects appear as we do this. Yeah. Nice. So we're definitely progressing. Signs. Perfect. So let's scan some leaves here. Start working our way through the so it's probably not going to pick up too much from the it's probably not going to pick up too much from the X asterisk and stuff like that. Okay, let's see if I can remember what the other... Alright, so we've got all of those, we've got all of that. All of that's done, all of that's done. Signs, these are all done. Furnace. Oh, that's a new one. Sugarcane, big chest. All of that's been done. Vacuum hopper is not doable. All of these guys should be done, except for pigs. Which we now have pigs. So let's see if I can do this without killing myself. Okay, we are not able to do that. Fine. So we should be able to scan. We don't get anything from ender pearls? So yeah, we're starting to get a reasonable amount of them. We still need a couple of more. But at this point, it's just going to be a matter of discovering it. Like, I don't think we got anything off the lava. Just holding shift tells us what we've scanned. Perfect. Let's see them. Stone bricks. Alright, so we now have more of our stuff done. At this point, we're going to have to make some, get some paper and start doing the research game from Thaumcraft. Now, I hate the research game from Thaumcraft. This is one of the things that I'm very glad that they got rid of in the new Thaumcraft, and I probably will just turn it off before my next stream, if I remember. Hopefully I do, because it's just awful. But at least this stream you guys will get to see me fail quite a lot. And I'm sure that will make some people happy. Some very cruel people. So in order to do research, we go to our Thaumcraft book, which I have put somewhere. Thaumonomicon, basic information. Aspects of magic, things that are just... So as we discover things, looks like it's telling us exactly how much we have. As we discover things, we can see exactly what the cost is. Ego is either here or I missed him. Primal aspects. So things that are blinking, we'll need scribing tools and paper. So our scribing tools ended up here. So we'll need paper, which we can do like so. Already leveled. Fancy. You're never here but always here? Yeah, it doesn't show you as a viewer. So I guess you're a ghost. research expertise. I hate this part. Hey, you want to do some research games for me? I hate doing these because I never remember what's connected. Let's look at the book. We're looking at, there's a cheat sheet I could use online somewhere, I'm guessing, if I remember where it was. Yeah, when I can, I'm just going to turn this off. It costs a little bit extra to do the research at that point, but I mean, the fact that you're not wasting all of the points just screwing up. It's... So, Spiritus. We need the owl, which is whatchamacallit. Here, owl, owl, owl. Air and Spiritus. So... And then Humanus is, or is it Cognito? It's Cognito. Is Ignis and is fire and whatever. So how do I want to do this? I don't really have a lot of it. I mean, I could do, I don't know, that, and then oh no, it's and now we just need to connect Ordo and Spiritus, which I could probably do. Oh man, what combines with what? Let's look at Ordo. Super annoying. Emido, Ordo. Oh, weird. So air gives us motion. Fire gives us potentia. Oh, wait. What about... Didn't one of these... Actually, now I haven't actually done this for a while. It was... It's the one that looks like the brain. Ignis. So fire and order. So fire and order gives us potentia. That doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. What's order and spirit? Order and cognito. Is order and cognito actually anything? At least it tells you what you can get with it. That's really cool. But I wish you could sort it better. Order. Yeah, I don't think I can actually go straight over. I think I'm going to have to go kind of sideways. So I'm trying to get from, where's the other one? Looks like it's easier to go there. Yes. It for some reason this particular mod pack doesn't like to do the window. I have to go full screen with it. I have no idea why. It's just bizarre. And it's specifically this mod pack. It's not the other ones. So Potentia, then Ignis. We have Potentia, and then Ignis. Oh my gosh, I did it. Is it really? Holy monkeys. Here, let's see if I can move it. I can see kind of flashes, but I wasn't sure if that was... Is that better? Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that. Hold on, let me try this. So... how's that? Nice. Alright, I appreciate you saying something, because... oh no, there was an OBS update, and I think it was like halfway through last month or something like that, and then it started doing weird things. At least I know to do the research and the research mastery before I do any of the other things. Okay. I think I can pretty much do this the same way. The only difference is the Contatio, which I seem to recall we should just be able to slide through. So we can go from that to Potentia, and then Potentia to everything else. Potentia. is that? Fire? And this is Spiritus. And then Ordo, we can go from that to Potentia. And then Potentia to, what is that? Is it, Spiritus, maybe? Humanus? Ignis. It was Ignis. And then from here, I can just kind of cheat and do that, and that. And I think this goes there. And then we can do that. Sweet. Research mastery. Remove an aspect, 25% chance that you regain the point. So that's helpful. And then the mastery is 50% chance that you regain the research point. And 10% chance that, you know, whatever. Nice. So, research duplication. I'm not sure that I care about that because there's only one person on there. That would be me. Deconstruction table. I think that will give us additional aspects. So that might be our next step. Instrumentum, Cognito, and that's Chaos. Perdido, right. So I think that we can connect that with fire. Nope, we cannot. So that's Humanus, Spiritus. I mean, technically, what is, oh no, that's Instrumentum. What is that one? That one is Fabrico. So we'll switch it over to Instrumentum. Instrumentum is order. Isn't one of these just like straight order and chaos? Change. Yeah, so we can just go for change or mutation. And then I think that's order. And then we should be able to go it didn't work. So let's look at Cognito really quick. Spiritus. Spiritus use life. So we're going to have to go with fire and then look for something that combines fire and order. Is there anything that combines fire and order? Potentia. We can do that. Now we can make the deconstruction table, which will give us more aspects. Menasteel pick, Menasteel regular table, and a thermometer. And 20 per dish. We're sitting at 19. Always just shy. Thaumcraft is lovely. What? Don't tell me I'm having flux effects. I can't possibly be having flux effects yet. I haven't done anything. Alright, that's all full. That's lame. So it was like, what, a pick and an axe for Menasteel? How much of this do we have? 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm actually going to need another thermometer. And the Menasteel axe, we can pop these in here. Wait, let's see if we can actually craft this now. Oh, no, it would have showed up already. So this is the... what is that? Thaumaturgy... Alchemy, no. Artifice. Nope, go back. I wish that you could, like, zoom out. That would be nice. Node tapping. Oh, where is it? Oh, don't tell me that I need to do gold wand caps first. So we've got arcane stone. I love these warding stones, though. These warding stones are the best. Okay, so I can make great wood logs. Well, that's something anyway. So the question is, where do I get this? Like, what is this recipe? This is the furnace. The alchemical furnace. Where is that in the book? That's node tapping. I can't even make nodes yet. Alchemy. Artifice. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. If I could zoom out slightly, I could search this a little better, but I cannot. And sadly, I still like this better than I like Astral Sorcery. How's that for weird? Okay, I don't know where it is. We'll worry about it when I figure out how to make whatever it is, wherever it is. Oh, did we ever get creeper heads scanned? There we go. And it even gives us a new thing. So what? Oh, we need to study darkness. Okay, well, darkness is easy. We can manage the darkness. So we'll take light and entropy. No, was it not light and entropy? Was it light and... I thought it was something like that. It's light and... Ah, whatever. Whatever. So we want the deconstruction table, which is going to need another table and the thermometer. The thermometer is relatively easy. We're going to need another piece of glass. We've got some sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go. We're going to need 2 gold. I've got gold around here somewhere. Let's get some lava in that. All right. So I take it you're not streaming anymore? How did your stream go? Yeah, it seemed like a very light pack. Um, it looked like it was missing a lot of the things that really make life convenient. So, the table is going to require these, a couple of this. Like, I get that it's a pack to teach people how to do mod packs. Yeah, I mean, I get that. But Astral Sorcery is not a good mod for that. Like, it's a pain in the butt. I mean, it's kind of like, we're going to introduce you to magic mods. Here's Thaumcraft. Enjoy. I mean, and there wasn't really a lot of hand-holding in the quest book for that. Like, I was very disappointed. Like, if somebody tells me that they're making a mod pack for new players, then I expect there to be a lot of hand-holding through the quest book. I just do. Table. So what was it? Was this? Wait, that? I don't think we can scan these. Oh, we can. Nice. Let's do that. Tell me I did that wrong. Oh, I did do that wrong. I gotta swap these two. Perfect. We now have a deconstruction table. And I forget how this works. So, I mean, if I want an aspect, I think that I have to put this in here with fuel, and it kills it. But I think it only gives us the basic aspects. I don't think it gives us anything super complicated. Yeah. And it only gives you one at a time. Yeah, and honestly, a lot of the newer FTB packs have done that for me. Like, they have a great start, and then it just feels like something is missing. Oh, what was it? It was like crafting tables or something like that. What was the... this should give me Terra. So that deconstruction table is a great idea, but it doesn't allow you to collect like a large amount. As soon as it gets one, it just stops. 16, okay. I think that everything else is scanned pretty well now. In later versions, I think that the living wood actually scans as magical wood, or wood and magic. So, might as well chuck that in there. It's not like it's going to do me any good. And let's get some charcoal going. So do you think that the FTB team pulling away from Twitch is going to change the way that they do stuff? I mean, I think that they said that they're pulling all of their mod packs off the launcher and all of that. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Auto-crafting the crafting tables is the best way to get the aspects out. Oh, and I think from here we need to get into... what is it? We need to start getting our wands and wand cores. Scribing tools and paper. That's right, I killed all my paper. I mean, at this point, I don't think Twitch cares because they gave Twitch a lot of legitimacy when they joined them. And, you know, and Twitch doesn't really need them anymore. Oh, I had paper. Lucky me. Iron caps. Okay, so metallum is fire. Order, I can go for fire. And order, so if I want to, I could do this, and then this is here. Metallum was the diamond. Yeah, probably. And then earth. And then there we go. Copper wand caps. Nice. Gold wand caps, which is basically going to be the same thing. So let's go for Humanus, I guess. And then Cognito, which gives us fire. And then that's going to give us order. Wait. Metallum gives us order. Oh man, this is going very badly. Very badly. Oh. So you guys play, what was it? No, it was Miz that plays WoW. I was going to ask somebody who plays WoW if there's been like a drop in any of that nonsense. Wow, this just went horrible. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. This will waste all those points. Humanus. And there's got to be a way to connect Humanus with life. Okay. So maybe I'll ask Brave when I see him. Best you? I'm not sure how much I care. I'm just kind of like randomly curious, I think. It gives us one foci. And now we can zap things. We are gonna need to make gold caps, I think. Can we do it with the coins? That'd be spiffy. Maybe not. Oh, no, we have to do it like this. What exactly are these good for? So we can make sparks if we care. gold. We can make golden tickets. That's good. The Lexica Botanica. I mean, we've already got one of those. We can smelt them into. Yeah, that's not super great. Yeah, that's pretty much it. They're like, well, you didn't make the product enticing enough, and we're going to cut all of you and then give ourselves a raise to make ourselves feel better, or some sort of bonus. I mean, to some extent, it does affect the company. They may change their policies if they get hit hard enough, but it always F's their low-level people first. So now we need great wood. I know that there was a recipe for great wood. We need the crucible, which means we need to get into other... Yeah, stick somewhere. I think this is better. Capacity 25. That's not great. I mean, it makes it cheaper. I can't even read that. So it makes it cheaper, but great wood sapling. So we have to get into witchery to do this. But I still need to make grass to get into witchery. Which means I need to get into this. Is this where I was talking about needing the blood altar? But in order to do this, I have to get the attune stone, which means the whiff of magic, which means I need witch's oven, which means I need the alchemical furnace. But I don't know where the research is to get to the alchemical furnace. I have the cauldron. Oh, wait. The altar requires the tombstone, which requires this, which requires the witch's oven. What was the other thing that I needed to make? Oh, I can't remember the other thing. I know there was something. Let's see, great wood. So I actually can make this. I just need Precantatio and Arbor. And then if I do the research for the Greatwood Wand Core, scribing tools, Greatwood Wand Core. So now we can put this in here and that in there. So we need order, magic, vacuous. So potentia, order, and then arbor requires what? Herba and air. Herba is life. So potentia goes to order, earth. Isn't there something for earth and order? Vitreous. And then that needs to be order. What isn't connecting? Oh, right. Herba. That was messy. Greatwood Wand Core. So we just need the Greatwood logs and some Perdido, and then we're solid. So in order to get that, we need to put our crucible down. It has to be over fire, I think, doesn't it? Has to have water in it, and I think it has to be over fire. So how'd the thing with the school work out? Did they sort out the food issue? Of the, you know, them charging you for it anyway? I need a barrel, some redstone. How do I want to do this? Arcane stone blocks. So, what can I make these look like? Fast miner, nice. I wish the texture merged. Oh yeah, I think... Oh. Go back. What is that? Oh, that's what we're doing. Oh, that's beautiful. We're gonna need some more of this. We're gonna need a lot more of this. I'm an idiot. It's too close to the orchid. The orchid goes... What's the range? All the way out to here. So technically this is safe. Presumably. That's freaking awesome. They fixed it though, right? And reimbursed you? Yeah. Those, some of those collection agencies, they are just jerks. In the US, there's actually a thing where after a certain amount of time, you know, some debts actually go away. It's like a couple of years. But if you make any sort of payment on it before the time limit, then you have to pay all of it. And so some of these debting, you know, some of these companies, what they'll do is they'll look for people who have this particular kind of debt that's basically been forgiven, and then they harass them and threaten them into making, you know, any payment at all, like a penny or whatever. And once that's done, then they go after them and they just like take everything. So that's good. I'm glad about that. How much stuff can we pick up from over here? Yeah, it won't happen again. We haven't fixed it, but it won't happen again. Wow. Hey, I've got a thing to do with all of these arrows now. Because I hate arrows. Oh, what was I doing? Right, I was getting stone. I need diamonds. I need to make diamonds. I really don't want to get into IC2 though. So we need some more shards. Yeah, and that's probably why they haven't removed it, because they just want to farm money off of you guys. That's lame. Let's go out here. Gotta make a Thaumcrafty area, I guess. There's my chisel. So it's a 3x3 image. Okay, I can work with that. Do you have anybody you can go to try and get them to remove the account? I mean, because clearly it's going to be inhibiting his education process. Let's get rid of some of this garbage I'm carrying around. Yeah. And I'm sure that's what they're counting on. I mean, I'm sure that's exactly what they're counting on is people just not paying attention. So we need 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. So that's 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 24. So I need 3 more craftings. I don't know, that seems so wrong to me. I just can't. I don't know, maybe I have too much Too many. My ethical standards are too high for the modern world, I guess. I just don't see, like, cheating families. Yeah. There's no way that they can't do it. Like, there's got to be somebody who can do something about it. They just don't want to go through the effort. Let's empty our inventory and go down a level. Let's see what we can do. I don't want to do this with the bucket, though. All of my stuff is too expensive. We'll start it in cobble, but I really would prefer not to use it long term. I need a torch. Yeah. That's exactly it. Is they don't want to go through the work, especially since if they can get you to you know, ignore it for a little while. Yeah, honestly, the only way I really see of, like, convincing them to fix it is to be like, well, okay, so you're not charging us, but just, like, go to all your friends who have kids there and just get them to check on the issue and see if they're being charged, and then just make it a big enough issue that they have to go fix it, because they're becoming an embarrassment. You know, bring it up to public officials who are going for re-election or whatever. You know, just hassle them until something knocks through. Honestly, it's sad that that would be necessary, but what can you do? You know, I completely forgot that this stuff was going, and that I needed to do stuff with it. That should give us cactus seeds, I think. We can get cactus seeds. Wait, isn't there a... Yeah, I think that we can get cactus seeds. Cactus seeds. We need to get to poppy first, so that'll be pumpkin and sugarcane across. Regular, so... Sugarcane. Pumpkin, I need some dirt. can... Did I not plant the sugar cane in there? Apparently not. That and that. Wait a minute. Can I make a... What is the big axe called? Yeah, one of these. The lumber axe. What do I need for a lumber axe? Probably a lot. So right off the bat, I need a tool forge. Oh, monkeys. Terrasteel or dense refined iron ingots, which is gonna... Yeah, that's exciting. Okay, well, you know. That's probably not happening for a little while. Alright. I think there's some. There we go. That should do it. Really need to get my all right. Let's get rid of that. Hemp seeds, go. Needs to beat 343. I don't think that's good enough. Alright, and this one is 1, 2, 3, so I would like 3, 4, 5. That is even better than what I wanted. Chuck that. I needed the dirt for something. I just don't remember what it was for. I'll just carry it around, I guess. Fancy. Teleporting trees. I can't remember what darkness is. Did I scan that? I'm sure I scanned that, probably. Huh, maybe I didn't. So now we need to take this and go like for there. Get rid of that, get rid of that. So we need to hop over the edge. We're looking at making this one down. We want it in the center, so there and there. Now I need either flint and steel and a fire charge. Holy monkeys, I have been doing this for nearly 3 hours. Flint. I guess I could do this the fun way. So, I mean, it's doable. Kind of a pain, though. Get some planks and a little bit of bit of the lava. We need to do what, this. No, we should actually be able to do it like that. That seems fine. Now we just wait for things to go horribly, horribly wrong. What else was I working on? So what this will do for us is we can have this. We'll need a source of water right here. So I'll probably put that down. How do I want to arrange water into this design? There we go. So theoretically, what should happen is the fire should hopefully spread over here. Really? That's awesome. Whatever. This is honestly how I tend to light whatchamacallits as well. How much obsidian do we have? I'm sure we do. We not have any obsidian? Maybe we need to do the obsidian thing. So I honestly need to speed this up. I think lava is... Fire's hotter than lava? Okay, so we grab this, and hopefully... Come on, do it. There we go. Mission accomplished. Let's get our cauldron set up. And now I just need to put some water in it. That has water, sweet. So that should actually start to bubble pretty quick. It gives us our first piece of obsidian that we need. Honestly, we should make some more... We should make some more netherrack for more crucibles. Oh, did they change the recipe for corporeal sparks? Corporeal sparks. Ender air bottles. I have to go to the end? And a dragon stone, which yeah. yeah, that's not going to be soon. So we need... Where's the book? So great wood is going to be 1 precantatio and 3 arbor. So precantatio, let's look in the book here for aspects. Alright, so if we toss in... Oh, we've got some potions. We could toss in some wood and some potions. Oh no, we can't toss in wood. With the potions. Maybe if we toss the wood in first. It's got 1, we need 3. This has 4. So if we do... Okay, I forgot about that. Okay, that's going to go horribly wrong in a second. But we have this. And that gives us the great wood rod, which we can combine with the gold caps to make this. We now have the higher capacity wand, which helps. And this is going to go really badly. Anyway, on that note, I think that it is time to call it, because I have been doing this for 3 hours. I intended 1. Life is exciting, all sorts of things. I had a couple of visitors, some of whom are... Oh, look, aqua. Some of whom, you know, talked more than others. Yeah, I think I need to set up obsidian so I can get to the nether. And then there's this mess. Nothing slimier than Thaumcraft. And now it's going to get everywhere. That's right, it's better to do that with a piston. Oh well. Oh, did I scan the netherrack? Gotta scan the netherrack. Alright, that gives us Infernus. We'll wait for this to make a mess. How can we not learn anything from arcane stone blocks? I mean, seriously. But yeah, we definitely need to call it. I'm out of steam. So I hope you, if you want to catch me, like I said, on what is it? Pacific time. Pacific time, I start about 3:30 in the morning. At least on Saturdays, and on Sundays I'll start probably closer to 12:30 or 1 a.m. and I go until I stop, whenever that is. If there's people here, I tend to go longer. If there are not people here, then I will go depending on how excited I'm feeling about everything, which can vary intensely. So yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, I hope you like what you saw. If you did, you know, leave me a like. If you didn't, don't. Questions, comments, concerns, they can go below. If you want to know something, then ask. Have suggestions, you know, then there's that comment section I was just talking about. It's pretty crazy. Just make a giant mess. Can we scan the... Nope, can't. So yep. Let's see, is anybody alive? I don't know who's alive. Let's go visit this guy. I like him. Apparently I can't spell his name. There we go. Because why not?
Boo!
I'm sorry for what I did to your face.
All good. Have a break. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
It's not exactly what I imagine we'd all think the green black adventure deck would end up looking like. But this is the one that got registered the most. Exactly this starting 60 along with these 24 weapons. So, as far as other
all right, so let's figure out how to end this.